Hello, Potato. Snacks have become kind of a mainstay of this channel. I'll do a lot of potato crisps on here in particular, kind of like Leon's channel on Community, but minus any of the charisma or general attractiveness. And in trying snacks, I've tried a lot of Lay's crisps. I've tried American ones, I've tried Asian ones. I think I've tried any European ones. I need to find like a European market, European market by Western Europe. There's plenty of Eastern European markets, not so much on the Western Europe. Gotta try to find something like that. Try some more Western European stuff, because while we get a lot of imported candy bars from like World Market, no Walkers. I don't think it's Lay's in the UK. I think it's Walkers, and maybe that's why, because it's a different brand name. They don't bother to import them because people here won't recognize it. I don't know. But I've tried a lot of Lay's. They've tried interesting flavors, but sometimes it's not the flavor that's interesting, but the form of presentation. And I think that's what we're going for today with new Lay's Layers. Crispy layered potato bites. They can't call them chips, probably for the same reason that Pringles has to call themselves crisps, because they're not like chipped off of a potato. These are 3 cheese flavored. I have no idea there are other flavors. These are the only ones I've seen. And they are bite-sized layers, crispy layers, tasty layers. They're Lay's Layers. It's a Layception of Lay's and laying layers. There's 22 pieces per serving, 150 calories, 9% of your sodium, which is not fantastic. The main ingredient is potatoes. Surprising. And then potato starch. And modified potato starch. It's a lot of potato in these potato crisps. Contains milk ingredients. Well, being cheese flavored, I'm not totally surprised, but you have to put that on there because there's somebody who needs to know that information. Otherwise, it'll make them deathly ill. And I don't remember if we picked these up at like Sam's Club or Costco or just a normal market like Target or something. I don't remember. I don't know where these came from, but they're here, and I'm pretty sure they're in date because I think we've only had them for a week or two at this point. Oh, here it is. The best by date is May. Well, they don't last a heck of a long, do they? Well, 4 months, third of a year. I guess that's not awful. But they do appear to be like little curled things. I wonder if it's like their version. I've seen things out there called turtle chips, and I haven't tried them yet. When I do, of course, they'll be on the channel, because that's my excuse for eating all these unhealthy things, is it's content. But they look kind of like almost like a half-assed version of those turtle chips. So, I guess let's open up and see what they are. There's no reason to spend a whole lot of time talking about it. They couldn't put a lot of words on the back. I shouldn't put a lot of words into the video. Let's take a look at what we got here. And yeah, I'm gonna say, to me, again, I've only seen them on the package. I haven't actually tried them, but that to me kind of looks like those turtle chips. I don't know. Have you tried those? Do you think it looks like a turtle chip? Let me know in the comments. Let me also know if I should try them or not. Texture-wise, it looks kind of like Bugles or like those Doritos 3Ds, which I did come back this year, which is nice. I guess for football season. I guess 3D Doritos are a tailgate snack. Who knew? Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe that's why we're doing this too, is we are trying to have more 3-dimensional crisps. Maybe there's a demand. These are very strongly scented. I haven't sniffed them yet, but I can smell them very strongly from behind the camera. So, and they're definitely of the stinky cheese variety. Does it say what kind of cheese they're supposed to be flavored of? We got Parmesan. That's probably what I'm smelling. It's the Parmesan. Gouda. Could be the Gouda. What else is in there? And cheddar. So it looks like cheddar, Parmesan, and Gouda, judging by the ingredients list. And I think I'm smelling the Parmesan, maybe the Gouda. Because yeah, we do have kind of a foot smell here. Honestly, they don't smell the same up close as they do like from across the room. They do have a little bit of that kind of feet smell, but I'm gonna say it's almost stronger smelling it coming out of the bag from behind the camera than it is smelling a crisp right up under my nose. So we know they smell stinky, but how do they taste? Well, texture-wise, I'm going to say a little bit lighter than a Bugle, a lot lighter than a Dorito 3D. They're the very kind of puffy, I mean, they're very light to hold too, so I think that makes sense. But they're not super dense, they're not super stiff. The crispiness is decent. Trying to think of an equal comparison. I'm really having trouble with it. Looks a little less firm than a bugle. If you've had bugles, hopefully it'll make sense to you. And if you've not had bugles, well then guess it won't. Flavor-wise though, the first thing I get is definitely salt. The cheese comes in 5 to 10 seconds after I start chewing. The first thing is definitely a salty, almost feel more than flavor. And then the cheese comes in. I think flavor-wise, I'm getting mostly the Gouda, maybe a little bit of cheddar, very little Parmesan. Parmesan I can smell, but not so much taste. But not bad. They're very light, crispy, not oily, which is kind of, I think that's kind of my big thing with potato chips generally is how oily they are. And these don't feel oily at all. I'm thinking I'm not going to have like a little puddle of oil at the bottom of the bag when I'm through. But yeah, these are not bad. I kind of hope they do them in some other flavors. What we realize is bring back that everything bagel flavor they had in the Kettle Crisps. Do that with these, with a nice kind of cream cheese flavor and the everything bagel flavor on it. These would be fantastic that way. But even like this, they're not bad. They are certainly not the worst snack I've had so far this year. And they're also not disappointing, which is nice. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to give these a try. If you like snacks that are crispy and light and not oily, you could certainly do worse than these. Well, I hope you found this at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.